What up, Wheatfield? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to the Wheatfield. Welcome to you too. My name is La T, and I'm a channel messenger and a spiritual reader with a mid. I don't know why I was almost about to say that. That's weird. With the big three, the Alpha, the Omega, my eternal Lord of all creation. Lord of all hosts, yes. Wisdom, the principal thing, the word, aka, is built in, and the breath of life, yes, is moving the word, is animating me, and it's here, God body, yes. That's the big three, as it's been revealed onto me. How y'all doing? Happy Friday Eve. Today is October the 12th, I believe. October the 12th, 2023. 2023. If there's any energy in this space that does not want me to deliver this message, I ask the Most High God to rebuke it, to reject it. Thank you. Thank you. We need some coffee, y'all. It's rough. It is rough. It's raw. I'm saying, y'all. As y'all can see, as usual, we still got a mess all over the table. We do. We need to pick everything up and put it away. Yes. Yesterday, we had some great messages. I hope you guys had an opportunity to check them out, to go down through yesterday's archives and see what is there for you. Hopefully it is something that's edifying and good for your soul. Yeah. We've been getting a series of messages, especially on gifts development of the gift, graduation to a whole nother level. Just some really, really cool stuff happening for the collective. And I am excited. The wheat field. What up, y'all's wheat? What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. I feel a let's get it. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely had the energy of singing and dancing, and I was like, ooh, we have not brought in, that energy in a minute. We really haven't. And I feel like there's something going on with it. Like, it is. I feel, of course, spiritual attacks. I feel spiritual attacks. I feel envy. I feel jealousy. I feel all kind of just nastiness, right? But in order for us to combat that, we kind of gotta, keep our energy up and stay lighthearted and keep our vibes high. I feel where is that deck? Boom, 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 burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. I don't know where that came from. But burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. I don't know. Don't even ask me. Don't ask. I have no idea. Somebody's singing it. Somebody watching it. I don't know. Hell, we're a medium, so could be Mr. Red Fox. I don't know. I'm just saying. Raise your vibration. It's here. Yes. I feel some other stuff going down. But right out the box, I'm surrounded by angels. Thank you to the Most High God, to the Alpha and to the Omega for being here, for being our guiding light, for showing us the way every day. Just all of the ways that you show up for us, every piece of creation. Thank you so much for us allowing us to be aware, to be consciously aware in this space. Please Pull me into the holiest of holies. Align my frequency to match yours. I feel hugged and held safe, surrounded, protected, hedged, snuggled, like tucked tightly. You know how you would snuggle a baby in a little blankie and they be all wrapped up tight, you know what I mean? And they make them feel all comfortable and warm and just safe. That's how I feel right now. And I thank you so much for your blessing, for your favor, for your intimate presence, for my awareness that you are intimately present with me at all times. That I am surrounded by your blessings, by your protection, by your provision. It is my honor to serve you, to surrender, and to be obedient unto your word, to allow your word to be a lamp before me, to light my pathway. Thank you so much as I hold on to the confidence and self-assuredness that with you all things are possible. For we are consciousness. We are conscious of the possibilities and the potential, but we are pure consciousness. And the potential is limitless. It's limitless. It is unlimited. And I see you in your vast abundance all around me. From the beginning to the end, and from the end to the beginning. Everything. And everything in between. Yes. Thank you so much for your word. For putting it inside of me. Thank you for your breath of life, your life energy, your life essence, the Holy Chi. I ask that you protect your message, that you let it go forth, for your will be done in this day. And we offer the day up onto you because we don't know what it's going to entail, Ashe. We just don't. You know, it is unknown to us. But it has already been written. And the Most High God knows what's in it. It does. I offer it all up onto you. And I anxiously await to see what it's going to do. Yes, my breath connects me to life. Yes, it does. That breath, oh, beloved. Without that, we couldn't do a dang old thing. Not nothing. Yep, we still surrounded by angels, that's for sure. And I feel like, are we in alignment, Most High? Is there anything else you will have us pray? Most High says, stop rushing. Yes, dot that I. It's something in the details. Of course, with energetic attacks and spiritual attacks going on, it's very important that we take our time and pray and seal ourselves. Please seal this space, keeping out anything that will come against thee. For I ask you to brighten up my light and brighten up my lumens, so that anything that will come against me be turned away and confused. They are blinded out. They cannot even see me. They cannot. For they cannot enter into this space. Feeling fear is a call for love. Yes. And I'm sitting up here bright and asking for my light to be brightened. And it says, my high vibes can heal the world. High vibes. I see the Most High God, the diversity of the rainbow around the world. Of course, you know, Earth is not the only plane, but this is the one we talk about because this is the land we live in, Ashe. But it's just a fact that, again, to take our time to raise our I ask the Most High to raise our vibration, to brighten up our light, brighten up our lumen, to protect us, to seal out any enemy that will come against us, for they cannot enter this space. To ask the Most High to rebuke it, to reject them, to eject them, reject them, rebuke them. You know, they got to sit and watch from the nosebleeds. The nosebleeds, beloved. Your light's so bright, they can't get nowhere near you. They can't. You may, I don't even want to be aware of their presence. You know, maybe that's not a good thing to say. I don't know. I'm trying to say that I want my light to be so bright that I am unbothered and unaffected. That's what I'm saying. I'm protected. I am protected. Brighten up that light, brighten up that lumen. Oh, yeah. I mean, see this thing from a higher perspective. I know that the tears that come against us, you know, the evil energies, backwards lived, you know, living backwards, reprobate mind, refuse to change their mindset and get in the right way so that they may have the abundance of life. Ashe. I know that they make us better, faster, stronger. They reflect things back onto us that we either need to heal, we need to correct, or we need to learn from in order to ascend, problems to solve. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. A lot of I'm saying black mind magic is in the inside of my cup. Allow the Most High God to display its wonderfulness. Like we are a canvas to allow the Most High God to paint such wonderful pictures on. I see the obstacles of the mountains. And these look like little crosses, but they kind of just look like twinkles of stars to me. You know, it's just weird that they made them little crosses. I see this forest and it looks thick and dark, and I see these mountains, you know, but I do see, you know, the sun or maybe even the moon being so bright that it's like, yeah, probably the moon, but it's like so bright and full that you could still see. You know, you can see the rays. That's what made me feel like the sun or moon rays, I guess, you know, shining out in every direction, lighting the path in every direction. Have y'all ever saw the movie Finding Dory? You know, at the end when she found her parents stayed right where they was at. Like they figured, you know, we're going to stay right here and she going to eventually find her way home. And they put seashells out. But when you look at the higher perspective view of the seashells, that's kind of what it looked like. You know, like their little place was right here in the middle and they had shells going out in every direction. A trail for her to follow her way home. Kind of reminds me of string theory too. Like we still all tethered to the Most High God, and it really doesn't matter which pathway we take. All paths lead home. That's kind of what I was just picking up. Like all paths lead home. Almost like when you go on a self-discovery journey, no matter what path you take, it leads you home to you because you still with you the whole time. Honesty is the best policy. This is true. It's real-ish. Like, we ain't got no reason to make it up or lie about it. Just saying. We say what they tell us to say. And maybe somebody lying on you. They could. I'm telling you, them evil energies backwards live, you know. Honesty, what is that to them? Shit. It's a strategy. Manifesting is my superpower, and I trust in the wisdom within. And that's upside down, beloved. Somebody doesn't trust wisdom within. Maybe you don't trust your instinct. Maybe you don't trust your gut. Maybe you are having an issue with trusting your intuition or just knowing that you're worthy. Again, manifesting is your superpower. Again, if you don't trust the wisdom within, like the word that's baked in, I feel, what would you like this right here? The word being baked in, then you could be operating against yourself. And again, operating against yourself is backwards lived, you know, and that to me is the devil. You know, when we operate against our true nature, you know, when we choose to live in a way that's contrary to the will of the Most High God, or what's best for our highest self. That's evil. It's Live backwards. Yeah. What the vibes is solar plexus chakra. That sun, brighten up my light, brighten up my lumens, protects me. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power. Again, manifesting is your superpower. We saw that. We put it back in the deck. Okay. Uh, our personal power, our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. What is your contribution to the whole? Who are you? Alchemy, transmuting energy, changing things, again, that negativity into light, beloved. Third eye chakra, trusting your intuition, the wisdom within. What does your spirit see? The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. We hold that wisdom inside, within. You see that third eye right there lit up? Same thing, beloved. To be truthful about it. Because, see, truthfully speaking, it's a lot of energies that don't want you to know what you can do. That your vessel is out here endowed, or there's certain powers that are built in, that are baked in. We've been talking about the development of additional spiritual gifts, tuning our ear chakras so that we can hear the instruction from the Most High clearly, and then to be obedient to it, to trust that what you're hearing is good. But if you don't trust yourself, then you will hesitate and you'll pull back away from it and reject the good word. It says each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allow the true alchemists to perform miracles of transmutation. Transmutation, again, that is the ability to change negativity into light, to change your world into whatever you want it to be. Like, but mostly I'm feeling negativity into light. Feeling fear is a call for love. My high vibes can heal the world. You are protected. And truth be told, you have a wisdom within and somebody's just not trusting it. They're not. Third eye chakra supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. The fact that you have psychic powers within, you do. Anything else? You want to take this off? This one? Anything else? Throat chakra. I guess. Yeah. Honesty is the best policy. Speak truth. Speak truth. You know, our high vibes can change the world. It can. How do you perceive you? How do you perceive you? High vibes, truth, speaking truth, trusting the wisdom within yourself. To know that that perfect counselor, the word is baked in, and that you have the breath of life. Like, you can breathe. The word moves on the breath. And you speak life and death over yourself. And whatever you speak, you will eat wheat. Yeah, you will. And so it's good to speak honestly. I've been receiving the messages of no complaining, no exaggeration. It is what it is, essentially. Just, it is what it is. 1932 on the phone. That's 10 endings. 3 and 2 is 5. Change. We're getting brought to an empowering question. Let's get it, weed, let's get it. Hey, get it, weed, let's get it. Oh, get it, weed, let's get it. Hey, anyway. What was I intended to do in this lifetime? I was here from yesterday. What would I do if I had enough time, and what do I do when I have time? Huh? What would I do if I had enough time? I would change the world. I'm just I would change the world. I would. I would want everybody to know that they are held safe with the Most High God, that they are engraved in the hand of the eternal Lord of all hosts, of all of creation, that which loves you most. Yes. What kinds of routines do you want this? Do you want to read part of it now? Surrender to that. They said no. But if I had more time, I don't know. See, I have a weird relationship with time. I do. What is the most important thing for me in this moment to do what I'm doing with y'all, I say? I mean, what up, y'all? What it do? Welcome back to the We Feel Y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. I know it can start slow, just a little bit thick, like that old school Crisco. Y'all know how it go. We have to get it out the pan and get it out the can and get a pan, and they come in and warm it up, and we get to cooking. We don't never know what we cooking, though. We don't. What are my most important values, and how are they reflected in my life and my daily decisions? It's reflected in my service. It's reflected in my integrity, in my morals, and to increase that, to make sure that honesty is the policy, to do things and to live in a way where it's not a question. My reputation supports me, that people can look and see that it's in alignment. The fruits of my labor matches up to what I'm saying, and it's evident, right? Like the word will show itself approved, and that's what I feel. What kind of advice on life would my old self give to my current self? Don't self-sabotage you. Don't speak a word against you. Make sure your words and your actions align, so there's no question about you. What is the worst thing that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me? To what? You would lighten your load, beloved, so that you could reach your highest potential. You could see from a higher perspective. You can see what your contribution to the whole is, and step into that fully. Like, no need to run off and look for thee when you are already with thee. You don't have to go off. You just have to go in. What does being mean to me? Pretty much everything that we just said. Thank you. We got another one. I have the power to make change. It's here. We said that. Alchemy. I forgive myself for wrongdoing. Do you forgive yourself for anything that you've done wrong? And express yourself, freely express who you are. Honesty is the best policy. It's your birthright to express yourself in ways that are fulfilling to you. This is how I do it. How do you do it? How do you express you? I see that rainbow around the world. The diversity of the plane itself is wrapped around us. So, how do you express you? It says, I release from within me all bitterness and resentment. I let go of all of old hurts, and I forgive everyone, including myself. Beautiful. You're talking about raising vibrations. Raise it up 24/24. Giving and receiving. Exchanging gifts. Yes. I affirm that I am totally willing to freely forgive everyone. Freely forgive everyone. We know that can be a struggle. especially when you're around people who continuously to reoffend. But the Most High God gives us that same provision. It says to forgive 70 times 70. Right? So, if that be the case, then we are to be forgiving every day. We are forgiven every day. We wake up resurrected in the plane with the breath of life to go forward, to stand on the learning and the wisdom from the day before. It's still with you, right? You don't start from scratch, you're just starting from now. And to forgive you for any wrongdoing, to forgive others for any wrongdoing, to release the things that no longer serve you, to understand what it means to just be you. What would you do if you had more time or all the time to just do it? Certain things to ponder, right? What can you change in your life? Negativity into light, that alchemy, and trust in the wisdom within. I have respect for my body and I treat it well. I affirm positive things about my body and I tell it I love it often. Tell yourself that you love you. Look at your pretty brown and blues and grays and greens and say, I love you, beloved. And make sure, work on meaning it. Because you can't, I don't know where everybody is at. Some people might be like, girl, shit, okay, what? And then some people might have a struggle. Sometimes people haven't gotten to the point where they can look at themselves in the mirror for 8 seconds, look in your own eyes for 8 seconds, and then, or 30 seconds, or just kind of, and tell you that you love you, that you appreciate you, that you're so glad to be you. What does being mean to me? That I'm glad to be me. Just to be me. And it is my birthright to what? Express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. Yeah. Not imposing or infringing on any other wheat. To do no harm, beloved. To be uplifting. To change negativity into light. For I'm a manifester. I'm an alchemist. Trusting the wisdom within. My superpowers. Yes. My day begins and ends with self-love and appreciation. What are we talking about, beloved? I wake up in the morning loving myself, praising myself, and telling myself I love being me. And I literally just said that. So wonderful, wouldn't you agree? 2803, yes. Anything else, beloved? No. The moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of the victim role. Yes, change perception, change it. The moment I say a positive affirmation, I step out of the victim role. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. The Most High brings it. And I see this here, magician. Your own power. You're an alchemist. Temperance. Surrounded by angels. Healing energy. Healing self and other cells. Transmuting negative energy into light, beloved. Yes, you see, ooh, I see that crown in the background. See, somebody has gone on a journey to discover self. I see this beloved's third eye is lit up. That triangle, the 3 points is on there like the strongest structure in geometry. Yes. Somebody's definitely being crowned. Y'all see that crown in the background that's lit up? The triangle is on their chest. That's strength, spiritual strength, and foundation is there. Pouring into self, not into the plane, on the plane, into the self. I see that third eye on the forehead is lit up. And look how big those wings are. The wings are so huge that they can't even the card can't even hold them. I mean, like, his ain't even enough room on the card to show their whole wings. And it's like the whole head is lit up. It's illuminated. I feel the fact of whether you are walking through high grass or whether it's thick, like we talked about that forest, or whether the path is clear. But I feel like you know the way to go, taking the clear path, the right path, to stay away from adversity, to release the things that doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve you to go that way. It doesn't. One foot in the flow, one on the land, being balanced with it. And I feel like even though you're on land, you are still in the flow of the Most High God. You're still connected to the flow. And that you can operate with it. You can manage the flow, the way that they are pouring the flow, the currency in and out of those cups, that water. You work with it. And you are masterful at it. And your crown is there. Happiness, complete happiness. Again, I feel those sun rays. I don't know, maybe I put the card up, but I do. I feel, remember I was saying the sun rays or moon rays from that other card? Like every pathway leads home. Now don't be talking about something like to worship the sun. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's a pathway for each and every one of us. That's what I'm really feeling. I feel like that joyous, childlike spirit. I feel the passion, a lot of passion is here. Again, I feel like even from a little one that you were crowned, that you were adorned with something, because this little one has a crown of flowers on their head. Y'all can see that. Anything else in here? We got 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Wishes fulfilled. The fulfillment of a wish, potentially. Fulfillment of a wish. What does being mean? That you are in service. To be in your service. And that's what we said. To be in our service. Defensive. Maybe you are a warrior. Maybe you are a protector. You are protected. It says that you are protected by the source. You are. You are protected. You are held within. You see how they holding that middle coin? Right? Like not only do you got a crown, it's up underneath your feet. You walking on abundance, like it's there. But I feel like you snuggled, like how they got their arms wrapped around that seed. Like the Most High God protects you in such a way, it keeps you snuggled and nestled, like holding you and protecting you and moving you from all things that might come against you. Holds its word close because the Most High God spoke a word over you. Yes. Protects his word, And the Most High God says, what kind of God we got? It don't like to share you with nobody else. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, we are creation. We are whole. We are complete. We are the only begotten. We are. And the Most High God says, I will not share you with another. Oh no. You are my beloved. You are my beloved in whom I am well pleased. Oh yes. Coming and speaking to you daily, just lush and living in a garden. You're talking about what abundance, these grapes and just seeds everywhere. Planted, fruitful, bountiful. Yes, anything else in here, beloved? Yeah, I told you there's some conflict going on. There's folks fighting, envious, competition, warring against self and other selves. It's like for what? Everybody got their wand out and they want to beat everybody back. I feel like the tool that we are supposed to use to lead each other out, we use to beat each other up with. And that's always my thing about us arguing over the word and whose name is over it. The thing that's supposed to lead us out into light, into happiness, into joy, into fullness and fulfillment is the thing that we use to beat each other up. Making people jealous and envious. Anything else in here, beloved? No. Okay. Anything else you would like to get? Yes. Yes. All right. We see the 11 here coin says good luck, blessed and highly favored. It ain't no luck, beloved. It's written. And again, I see that same pattern. How all paths leads back to the center. To the heart. I hear, is it? Well, not that, Ken. Home. All paths lead home. Balance. Yin and the yang. Balance. Anything else, beloved? Say no. Ancestry. The tree, though. As above, so below. I feel like we cannot escape our ancestry. We cannot escape our roots. We cannot escape where we come from. We are still tethered to it. We may be branched out, but we still are rooted nonetheless. Is there something else in here? This one. It says, nope, double nope, and a hard nope. Choose the path of nope today. We used to talk about path, and it say choose the path of nope today. Right? We was talking about how you didn't need to go through the thick of it, right? In that temperance card. And you could choose a different road, right? Your journey could be light. It could be easy. Instead of choosing the path of resistance, we could choose the path of least resistance. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. But this say give that shit up. There's better shit out on the horizon. It is. That crown was on the horizon. Lifting yourself up, raising in vibrations. That crown was out there on that horizon. Silence your inner critic. Somebody is beating themselves up and somebody needs to meditate more. Meditate. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. Hello to the sea of tranquility, of peace. Yes. Peace and serenity. Can y'all see that? Bye-bye, dumbass bullshit. Let it go. What would be the worst if you release what doesn't serve you? The drama, the chaos, warring against each other, for that was supposed to bring us out. Let it go. Surf the serenity. Don't just do something. Sit there. Meditate. Morning ritual. Anything else in here, beloved? Is there anything else you'd like to get? Surrender. We see surrender to creativity is here. Surrender your ego. Surrender ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others. Look at that. Service. And come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. People are egocentric, right? I hear, working against self, competing against others, trying to prove that you're right instead of letting the word itself be approved. You know what I mean? Almost like how we were saying before, like that need to defend yourself instead of just allowing the fruits of your labor to speak for you. Like your reputation precedes you. Surrender to prayer. Your represent your repu Most High says abstain from self-sabotage. Surrender to the magic of who you are. And we saw that down here. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. What does it mean to be you? To just be you. That it's your birthright to express yourself freely, that you are an alchemist, that you have manifestation power, that you have wisdom baked in and you can trust it. So that you don't sabotage you. So that everything that you do shows itself approved. It meshes all the way across. Living in the right way. And the ability to express life, I feel. Just from being you. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to your prayers. What do you pray? I see surrender low self-esteem, surrender to trust, and surrender your need to be right. And I believe I said that. Letting go of the need to be right, to prove yourself. You don't need to prove yourself. Trust yourself in your decisions, trusting the wisdom within. Do you want to get it? No. Y'all saw it. Trusting the wisdom within is in reverse. Don't trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Whatever, I'm saying, we've been seeing the pathways. Whatever path you choose leads you to you. It leads you to you. It leads you to home, which is within you. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem, anything that you would count against yourself. Anything that would say, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. Because we saw that right here, one of the first cards, beloved, you are worthy. You are. And where there's a will, there's a way. That pathway. Where there's a will, there is a way. Well, they almost went for a ride. Did you want something else? Shift your perspective. We saw that too. Shift your perspective. See it differently. Surrender your need to always be right. Give the others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Relationships with us. When we put down these whines and these fights and stuff, trying to prove who's right, whose wine, whose staff is the right one to choose. Anger with the Knight of Swords. Rushing energy. Things of the past. You know. Instead of just giving each other a cup. You know, that cup of forgiveness. That cup of understanding. That cup of, you know what, you're right. Here's an offering. You know, and just let it go. This cup right here. Choosing to do that. Choosing that, again, will heal the world. Make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Surrender to success. Will you accept a good cup though? Will you accept a cup from the Most High God? Like surrender to the wisdom within, surrender to trust, surrendering to that healing. Like we are so analytical and discontent with everything that we've seen so far. But can we see the good cup when it's sent? Can we see it? Or are we still off, walking away, turning our back, searching for ourselves at the end of the day? Spiritual journey. Where do we say that leads? Every spiritual journey leads to an awakening. It leads to you. It leads you home again to self, to realize that you have been with you the whole time. Maybe that was it. Yes. Anything else, beloved? Nope. That's it. That's what we have for you today on this episode of the Tears and Wheat Tarot Show, where you sure enough never know what you're going to get. Get the greatest gift that has been given you. An expression of the Most High God. Yes, the word is built in. Wisdom. You can trust it. Yes, trust in yourself. Releasing ego and self-sabotage. The denial of your own magic and power within to create a beautiful world. I hear the human that you are being. Like you are a spiritual being, but you're being human. And to remember that is for us to surrender to the creativity of the plane of the Most High God, the potentials that are here. Yeah, that was good. To love on yourself, self-care, to appreciate you, to know that you are worthy of all the goodness that is designed and destined for you. Honestly, you are creation, and you are whole, and you are complete, and there's nothing broken, and there's nothing missing. Can you shift your perspective? Flip it. So that is what you see. I love you. Just like I love the Alpha and Omega that called and gave me my decree. Yes, that sent me the word. Yes, on the breath of life. And it breathes. It is living in me and in thee. I love you guys. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.